Additional content. The fact about Ban Khun Samut Chin. Ban Khun Samut Chin in Prasamucheri, Samut Prakan, is a community located in a critical area that has experienced severe coastal erosion for the past 28 years. This village has already lost more than 1 kilometer of land along the coast. As a result, schools have had to move their location more than 4 times. The village headman had to move his house 7 times, and many members of the village chose to move away. An increase of erosion has occurred in Ban Khun Samut Chin as a result of the loss of mangrove areas along the coast. When there is no root system of mangroves to help protect the coastline by holding the sediment, the coastline may not withstand the strong currents where waves and tides rush into it constantly. Currently, the villagers are trying to protect Khun Samut Chin Temple, which is the heart of the village. In the past, this temple was located far from the coastline, but today more than half of the temple has sunk under the sea. Although people have shared their personal property to protect the temple, they are not able to change or fix the cause of erosion. If there is no serious operation and assistance from government agencies, Ban Khun Samut Chin, as well as other villages that are facing similar problems, will have to move away continuously until there is no land, and there will be no village left. Coastline on the Andaman Sea. The erosion of the Andaman Sea coastline occurs less than the coastline on the Gulf of Thailand. The Gulf of Thailand has a severe average erosion rate of more than 5 meters per year, area of crisis or emergency, while the Andaman Sea coastline experiences about 9.5. It is usually found that the Andaman Sea coastline erosion happens in the beach areas more than tidal lowland that have mangrove forests. Causes of coastal erosion. Caused by natural process. 1. Monsoon winds and storms caused waves to hit shoreline. They blow a mass of sand away from the coastal areas. 2. High and low tide affect the movement of clay sediments and a mass of sand on coastal areas out from the coast. 3. The change of global climate causes the sea level to rise and seawater penetrates the mainland, which results in more severe coastal erosion. 4. The different physical characteristics of the coast makes erosion in this area unequal. It has been eroded in the Gulf less than open ocean area, and less steep coastal areas will likely experience less erosion than very steep coastal areas. Caused by human activities. 1. The development of coastal areas for economic development brings various constructions to coastal areas, such as the creation of industrial estates, transportation routes, and the construction of deep-water ports. This results in changing the geological conditions of the coast, resources, and ecosystems in the area. It causes imbalance which can easily lead to coastal erosion. 2. The invasion of mangrove forests for the development of aquaculture, such as tiger prawns, causes the loss of resources that are important in the prevention of wind and wave damage. Moreover, the roots of mangrove trees also help to trap sediment and precipitation, as well as bind the clay together, which makes the ground stronger. Mangrove forest areas that have been invaded will easily experience coastal erosion problems. 3. Dam construction and reservoirs slow down the flow of water. Some amount of sediment will travel in the streams and some will be trapped at the area above the dams. This causes accumulation of sediment at the mouth of the river to be less, depriving the coast of sediment that would replace coastal sediments that are blown away. As a result, the coastal area will have coastal erosion easily. The impact of coastal erosion. 1. Coastal ecosystem. Mangrove forests, coastal reefs, and aquatic animals are damaged, which reduces the natural fertility and destroys it in the end. 2. Economy. Coastal areas are losing the fertility and natural beauty. This impacts the tourism industry, which is the main source of revenue of the country. It requires a lot of resources and money to prevent coastal erosion. 3. Social. Coastal communities have to migrate to other areas, which results in loss of lifestyle and cultural traditions of the community. having no place to live and work and unable to function as usual. It also has an impact on the economy as well. 4. The quality of life in communities affected by erosion is weakened by loss of land and property until they have to change their way of life, which causes anxiety from relocating and performing a new career. It may affect state of mind and family relationships. The effect of the erosion occurs as a chain reaction and influences every segment of society, including economic, social, resources, and quality of life. The prevention and reduction of its impact requires the preparation of government, seaside communities, and people of all sectors. The government has considered the problem of coastal erosion as a natural disaster. Government agencies have used different coastal protection measures, both hard measures and soft measures. The hard measure focuses on building construction around the coastal areas, called the use of structure. It commonly uses breakwater, groin, seawall, and headland to protect the coast. The approach is suitable for the areas that have chronic long-term shoreline erosion problems. The soft measure is commonly used to create sandy beaches and mangrove forest planting. They are suitable for the areas that need integrated coastal resources where the waves are not severe. However, it has very high costs and it must be maintained at all times. Vocabulary: coastal erosion, hail, injured, transportation, announcement, phenomena, humidity, cataract, shelter, establish,